Welcome back. My name is Aaron.
My name is Colin.
And this is
The Sports Hive Show.
Woo! Bro, what do we got to talk about today? We're 2 months away, you said, from football?
Give or take. Yeah, it'll be 8 weeks till week 1 come this Sunday, I believe.
Dude, when we need to have our fantasy draft.
Correct. I
We
think
got to build that out, huh?
Dude, you should probably do that like beginning of August. Probably like first week of preseason. The absolute latest. So just in case you can get like all the weird injuries that always happen.
True story. I'm going to pick all Cardinals.
Yep.
Because we're going 17-0.
Correct. I mean, Cardinals players score a lot of points, fantasy-wise. But except for their defense. Their defense don't score a lot. McBride scores a lot. Jeremiah Love will score a lot. Brissett will score a lot while he starts for those 3 games.
Come in, Beck. I'm getting Beck with my last pick of the draft. So ain't nobody pick him.
We'll see. I don't think you'll have to worry about anybody taking Beck from you.
Did you hear that? It hasn't been official, but Trey McBride is a 99 overall.
In Madden? Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. He's one of, like, 6 players.
Yeah, I think I saw the other ones. I think JSN is up there.
Got to be 97,
Myles
98.
Garrett.
Myles Garrett's always a 99.
I don't think any quarterbacks would be in there right now.
No.
If anything, it would be like Lamar and Allen, but they would be hovering around the 98 probably.
What about Mr. Sam? Mr. Super Bowl champ. Where would he lie? High 90s, mid 90s, low 90s?
I'd say low 90s.
Low 90s?
Because, I mean, you can't just really hand just those ratings. Like, they used to actually, like, mean something.
Right.
Like, old 2Ks for basketball, it was, like, rare that, like, you'd be, like, above a 90. If you were above a 90, it'd be, like, the NBA top 75 players that are above 90. But now it's tossed out, like, all willy-nilly. And then for there to be a 99 overall used to not be that common.
Right, I remember
for
that.
Football.
How do they decide ratings? Who decides the ratings? Does EA decide the ratings?
Pretty much. So you're just going to go based off of like all the, like the individual stats like that they had that previous season, and then you're going to go into the game. And then so it's like the easier way to put this is like if you were to take a person's like 3-point shot, their free throw, and their just 2-point shot, and then like you kind of like take the average. Say if Steph is like a 99 3-point, obviously 99 free throw, 99 mid-range, then like it's just like the average of like all those different types of stats will culminate to like being like a 99. So there's definitely things that, for instance, like Sam Darnold is not good at, and that would be probably like rushing, just stuff like that. There's like every player's got their weakness, but I sure wouldn't want to be responsible
for picking
with making ratings. Yeah,
it makes sense of why Trey McBride would be a 99. He was the most consistent throughout the year in scoring, and he beat his own touchdown record. So I think that makes sense.
Well, yeah, it'd be like his catching ability, whether it was like in traffic or a spectacular catch, and like route running speed,
right,
strength, agility, all that stuff. So the best tight end in football last season for sure.
Him and Tucker Kraft before Kraft went down.
Indeed.
In my opinion.
I saw a stat like of like all, I think it was like McBride and Kittle, Kraft, Laporta, and then somebody else. It was like all like the top like touchdowns like getters out of the tight ends, and I think Kraft and Kittle were sitting at like the same number, which was like 15 touchdowns, and they did it in like 10 less games than everybody else, something like that. I think I screenshotted it, but I can't remember.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited for football to come back.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if all the top tight ends can stay healthy. Because Bowers wasn't healthy the whole time. Kraft obviously wasn't. He got hurt in like week 14, 13, something like that.
Didn't the Raiders just draft another tight end? Like a really well-known tight end? Is it?
The Bears did.
I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who got the tight end of the draft this year.
Let me look up the draft. The first tight end off the board. Oh, it's Jets. Kenyon Sadiq. He went to the Jets.
That's right. From Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Then Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt went to the Eagles. Pick 54. Then Max Clare from Ohio State went to the Rams. Pick 61. So 3 tight ends in the 2 rounds. But we'll see.
I like it.
Because the Eagles still have Dallas Goedert. The Jets have no one. Then the Rams had Higbee and Parkinson. But Higbee's kind of hurt off and on now.
Right.
And getting kind of old. He's not that old, but older. So we'll see. I mean, it kind of helps to have 2 good tight ends just in case if one dies throughout the year.
Quote, unquote.
Yes.
What would you rather have? A really stout tight end or a really stout wide receiver? If you had to choose. Right.
100%.
Why?
Because he's just a bigger body, and then plus it's like an extra offensive lineman to block for the quarterback or running back.
Right.
You can have whatever you have in as far as wideouts go. But because who's been a really dominant running back that didn't have like a good tight end on their team probably?
A lot.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Marshawn Lynch.
Yep.
Because I can't remember off the top of my head what Jimmy Graham, JK, on the Seahawks.
But Jimmy wasn't there this whole time.
Not the whole time, no. But he was, he was still good on the Seahawks. Then you have Adrian Peterson. I can't remember what the tight end for the Vikings was when he was balling. Then, LaDainian Tomlinson had Antonio Gates.
As long as you have one good tight end, like you could have like the makings of a really good, really that could be the missing link into your run game. Mm-hmm. That's a really good tight end blocking the edge.
Yeah, as long as you have like a good running back as well.
Right.
Or a competent one.
That knows how to find the open holes there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I like Trent Richardson. You remember Trent Richardson?
Mm-hmm.
He played for the Colts and the Browns. Bro could not find an open lane to save his life. College, wicked running back. NFL, horrendous.
Yeah, it's weird how the game doesn't translate sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's like nothing changes but the stage. And so like at least from what I know.
Right. I imagine the speed of the game is more intense. Because there's other players in the league that have had time to build up their strength and just become bigger bodies. And the speed of the game is a lot more fast and more intense, more pressure. Because in college, all you're trying to get to is you're trying to get to the draft, which is a hard thing to do, obviously.
Yeah, you're also playing with a lot more heart.
Right. But you're also playing with like a lot of kids who are not going to be in the NFL. But since you made the NFL, they play a little bit harder, I think. Just the speed of the game.
Yeah, it depends. It could be just bigger, more dominant guys you're going against, or just your lack of dedication.
Right. And like
to play. Like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
For one, good in college, kind of a douchebag in the pros right now. So.
Yep. That's what happens when you get money.
Mm-hmm. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, exactly.
Stud when he was playing trying to get a contract, fizzled out. Cam Newton. Well, Cam had a better prime than
most. Yeah.
Zeke did, yeah. Won MVP.
It's crazy how there is that fallout when people do get their contracts, whether that's in Major League Baseball and whether that's in the NBA or the NFL. They get these big contracts they're always after, and then they just die off. They don't own up to the contract that they earned, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they just fizzle out because I got my guaranteed $100 million. Like, screw the rest, right?
Yeah, because I don't know. I always just think that you have to be very careful with how much you pay a certain player and 100%. For how long.
Yep.
Because like I remember like free agency of like 10 years ago for the NBA. It was wild. It was whack with what kind of like contracts certain players were getting.
Mm-hmm.
Because like most of those, I think I screenshotted them because it was just outlandish. Most of those people like aren't even in the league anymore,
right?
With those big ass contracts that they had. Like I know off the top of my head, you had Mozgov from the Cavs going over to the Lakers, and he signed like a 4-year, like $80 million deal or something like that, or 110. And then Luol Deng went from the Bulls to the Lakers, also an egregious amount of money.
Yep.
And then Who was it? I'd have to look it up. I know there's a dude named Alan Crabb got like a 4-year, like $80 million deal from like the Blazers, and so you have to make sure that the players you pay will actually play.
And I think that's what like most owners and upper management are always thinking, like, are they truly worth the money? Like, right? Are they actually going to be able to play up to a $300 million type of player? Or are they going to fizzle out and die because, quote unquote, because they got their money? I think that's one reason why the Diamondbacks don't pay players all that well and all that much, just because they're afraid that they're not going to own up to it, or they get injured. You sign a Corbin Burns and he only starts half the season for you, and you pay him 6 years, $200 and something million.
Yeah, so it's a tricky business. I'm glad I'm not in charge of it.
Right.
Then where'd it go? Chandler Parsons, 4 years, $95 million to the Grizzlies.
Chandler Parsons.
Evan Fournier, 5 years, $85 million to the Magic. Ryan Anderson, 4 years, $80 million to the Rockets. Alan Crabb, 4 years, $74 million to the Blazers. Joakim Noah, 4 years, $73 million to the Knicks. Then Dwight had $71 million, 3 years to the Hawks. Then the Hawks also signed Kent Bazemore, $70 million, 4 years.
That's right.
Then Ian Mahinmi, 4 years, $64 million to the Wizards. And then it's just gross amount of money for like all these players. The top 20, only 1, 2, at this point in time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those could have been worth their contracts. And Dwight, 3 years, $70 million, which, yeah, I get it. Then Mike Conley had 5-year, $152 million. DeMar DeRozan had 5-year, $137. Bradley Beal at the time was still a stud, so 5-year, $127 million. And then Drummond was 5-year, $127 million at the Pistons. So those, and then KD left to the Warriors.
Right. Let's do this. Look up all the signings from this year, and we'll see who actually could own up to it, or they're going to fizzle out and not own up to the money that they just got paid. Because there's been a lot of signings so far.
I'm just trying to find an updated one.
Right. Because who was the last to sign?
Gary Trent Jr. to the Bucks, who's like 4 years, like $80 million, which he's been playing on very, very cheap deals for the longest. And so I don't know what switched.
And didn't Victor Wembanyama, did he sign an extension? Or what did he sign?
He signed, what was it? I screenshotted that as well.
It was something pretty big.
Well, yeah, as he should.
He's playing in his third year?
Signs 5-year, $252 million max rookie scale contract extension with 5th-year player option.
So does that mean it's a max rookie deal? Can he sign a super max in 5 years after that deal is up?
I am not really sure. Because Supermax is different, and Jokic is slated for a Supermax after this year if he return to the Nuggets. And that would be like Mahomes level type money.
Right.
Around like, I think like probably like 400 to 500 million.
Lakers will pay him.
However, I'd take him, but he doesn't want to leave Denver. So the only way that he'd play with Luka is if Luka went to Denver.
Yeah.
And that better not happen. But I don't know how that
contract works
out.
Because I didn't even know there was like a rookie deal like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a lot. Nowadays, there's deals like that more so than back in the day.
Right. It would make sense that Wembanyama got that.
Yeah. Let's see. Breaking down the top deals of the offseason. Mitchell Robinson, Boston Celtics, 3 years, $47 million.
Do you think he's going to own up to that? Or is that right where he's worth? Or is that not enough money for him being an NBA champion? Or is it too much money?
Well, he was the backup center.
Right, but still an NBA champion, though.
Correct. Still a backup, though.
Right.
I'd say in the ballpark.
Yeah, of what he's worth.
I mean, if I would have probably paid him around 40.
Yeah.
So I guess 47 is good enough. So I think he'll play if he's the starter for Boston, stays healthy. I think he'll play up to it with Derek White, Tatum, Paul George, and Peyton Pritchard. It's not a bad lineup. Kelly Oubre, 2 years, $16 million with the Pacers.
That makes sense.
Then Vucevic went back to the Magic, 1 year, $3.9 million. He had kind of had an off year with Boston.
Yeah.
So
he probably just wanted to go back and he didn't care about the money.
Yeah, no,
because obviously
he didn't want to leave Orlando in the first place.
Right. So if he was able to go back for 1 year for $4 million, then I'd take $4 million.
Mm-hmm. Tobias Harris, 2 years, $30.8 million to the Spurs. I think he'll live up to that.
Yeah, same.
He could have, from his playoff performance alone, he probably could have got
paid. And he's been consistent. He's a consistent player. There's a lot of players in the league that are up and down.
Yeah, he's 34 years old now.
Right.
I feel like he's been around
forever. Feels like.
It's crazy.
He must have got drafted young.
Well, I mean, it would have been 14 years. If he started at 20, he'd be in his 14th or 15th season. So that would make sense. I can't remember where he started, though. He might have started on the Pistons.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me see real quick before it bugs me. The Bobcats. He came in 2011, 19th overall pick. Drafted by the Bobcats, but traded to the Bucks. Bucks for 2 years, Magic for 3 years, Pistons for 2 years, Clippers for 1, Philly for 5, Pistons for 2, and then now the Spurs.
So he's been hoed around a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Always consistent, though, so he's getting paid a lot of money, so I can't
argue that.
Yeah, can't falter him for going where the money's going. And then my brother, Mr. Rui Hachimura, to the Clippers, 2 years, $28 million. He will exceed that.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
I think that's a great contract for him.
Yeah, no, that's a steal. But Robert Pelinka couldn't pay him that. But whatever.
Pelinka.
Ever since I started talking shit about Pelinka, he's been busy. So maybe I need to do it more often. It's not any more popping up right now for some reason. Got to go to a different one.
Do you think Reeves is going to hold up his
4-year, $180 million?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, he's going to have to.
Right.
Unless he wants to get traded
Agreed.
In 3 years. The year before his contract's up.
Right.
So then, I mean, by then, Luka in 3 years will be 29, give or take. And if you haven't won at least in the next 4 years,
waste.
You have to do some self-evaluating. And you're going to usually trade the oldest cat that's left, and that would be Reeves, out of Reeves, Walker, and Luka. So,
and that's the next question. Do you think, because Walker also got a huge deal, you think Walker owns up to his big deal? Because what was it, 4 years, 140?
Yeah.
Do you think he owns up to that, or is that too much?
I think so. I think he's worth it. He's still pretty young. He's only 23, 24. He was on Utah for maybe 2 to 3 years. I think actually 3.
When they were good? Or did he miss that window? Where they were
when it was
regular season
when
team?
It was Gobert and Mitchell on the Jazz, that team, and Conley.
And who was the other?
Joe Ingles.
Who's the curly-haired white kid? Tall, too. What was his name? Or is he still on the Jazz?
Markkanen?
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever on the Jazz when they were all good. Markkanen was on the Cavs, I believe, for a little bit, and he was part of that Donovan Mitchell and that swap, I believe.
Yeah. No, because I guess when the Jazz were actually really good, that would have been during the COVID time.
Ish, yeah. So Walker definitely wasn't there.
Right.
It was, I think Mike Conley was there for that time for a little bit, and there was still Gobert, Joe Ingles, and Donovan Mitchell. And I can't remember who.
I'm trying, because Gobert started COVID in the NBA.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. That's a joke. He's like, oh, crap.
Yeah, and it worked.
Sure did.
Let's see where else I can go. I'm going to go to Twitter. That's probably got a nice...
Did Donovan Mitchell sign an extension too with the Cavs?
Let me look that up real quick. Donovan...
Pretty sure he did. Or restructured his deal to try to get LeBron. And I think Harden's willing to do the same.
Well, Harden's a free agent anyway, so...
Oh, maybe that's what I read then.
Yeah, Donovan back on the 7th, 4-year, $273 million maximum contract extension. Includes a player option from 30 to 31.
Good money right there, man.
Yep. NBA free.
And the Harden's still a free agent?
Recap. Yes.
Wow. I wonder if the Cavs are waiting to see if they can land LeBron before they sign Harden back.
Everybody's waiting.
Yeah. I wonder when LeBron is actually going to announce that he's going to the Warriors. Like, everybody knows he's going. Let's just get it done. Stop with the speculating.
I mean, really the only thing that would make sense would either be the Cavs, the Warriors, or the Heat. Because he either goes to the Warriors and plays with Steph and Draymond, or he goes back to the other two places that he won in.
I don't think he'll do that. Definitely not Miami.
I don't know if you want to play with Giannis and Bam.
There's too many egos there.
Go back to Spoelstra. I don't know. I don't know if there's
2 big man egos like that. It's gonna be hard.
Well, yeah, LeBron would have obviously the biggest ego. And I think Bam might have the second biggest ego after that, after scoring 83 points. So.
And then Giannis has his own ego too. So.
Correct. Well, he rightfully should.
Yep.
Let me see. Norman Powell to the Bulls, 2 years, $45 million.
Think that's worth it? Too little? Right on the money? Too high?
Because what's stat average? To like
22.
22 and a half
Yeah.
a year? If that was fully guaranteed, which it's probably not. So, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what he was doing on the Heat this last season. But I know when he was on the Clippers, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Consistent scorer. Played good defense at times.
He's probably consistent then.
Then I'm trying to just look at actually impactful signings that I can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to go off of memory.
Find. You know, I have them all screenshotted too. So, zoom tight. Let me see. Mike Conley was 1 year deal with the Boston Celtics, but that didn't say any amount of money. Oh, Colin Sexton, 2 years, $19 million.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it. I think he'll play. That's probably maybe slight. No, he's paid what he's due.
I think that's right on the money for him.
The only overpay that the Lakers probably did was for Sandro Mamu. He was 4 years, $52 million, which I probably wouldn't have paid that.
So that's probably the one everybody's gonna look back on and be like, that probably was the best signing of the group.
If he doesn't pan out,
right?
Yeah, but everybody else has been, decent. Quentin Grimes got 4 years, $60 million.
Makes sense.
Zaire Williams from the Nets just signed the other day, 1 year, $3.6 million, which is a steal. Then who else am I missing?
I think we named everybody. You guys signed a lot.
And then yeah, we did. Oh, and Marcus Smart to the Rockets, 2 years, $13 million.
That's a good deal.
For
the Rockets.
He'll play that.
Oh yeah.
Swimmingly. And then Luke Kennard got the same exact deal with Phoenix.
Yep.
So they are both underpaid 100%.
Oh yeah.
So they will play above what they earned.
Yeah, there's some people, some Phoenix fans were like, "Wait a minute, we could have just gotten Colin Sexton instead for a couple million more instead of Luke."
I guess, but it depends on what you're all looking for.
Right.
Because Luke is he's a shooting guard, small forward, older, better offensive player than Colin is, but Colin is probably more well-rounded, and he's a point guard, shooting guard, and he's younger.
Right.
So, it just depends on what you want. Kennard could, possibly start for the Suns, as to where Sexton would not.
Yeah, I think Luke would be a good 6-man.
If Luke did start, he would be at the 3. Then that puts Brooks at the 4, which is small ball lineup.
Yep, it is.
With whoever you have at center, whether it's Mark Williams or Koa Pete.
Right.
But, I feel like those two, really all the Lakers players that left signed affordable deals. Like the $28 million for Rui, that's a steal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the Kawhi trade, by the way, got put on hold because Toronto wants nothing to do with him until it's all cleared up.
Wow, for what?
I think about
some sort of allegations that are out on him or something.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember the specifics.
Dang.
Kawhi allegation.
Because they just got someone else.
Salary cap circumvention involving an alleged no-show $28 million endorsement contract with the now bankrupt Green Banking Company Aspiration. So
it has to do with money.
Yeah, so it's a whole money embezzlement, fraud type of deal. Too much money to just be meh.
Yeah, you said $28 million.
Yeah, bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
can't man that away. Who else went back to the Raptors? That was part
Kyle
of it.
Lowry went for a day to get retired, so his jersey's retired. DeMar DeRozan got waived by the Kings, and there's interest in him coming back.
I thought he signed with the Raptors.
I don't believe so.
Because that's who I was thinking about. It was DeRozan. But I had not known that about Lowry.
Yeah, there's nothing about DeRozan going back yet.
Maybe I just streamed it.
A mutual interest. He got waived by the Kings like 10 days ago.
Right.
9 days ago. So I'm sure he's probably weighing all of his options, and he probably would have wanted to go back to Toronto if the Kawhi thing was.
Maybe he's waiting on that.
Probably.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be a boring.
Yeah, because otherwise when you're just going to go from
the Kings to the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather have the Raptors though. The Raptors are more well-rounded than the Kings are. But
everybody's more well-rounded than the Kings are on any given day.
Forever and always, brother. I mean, except for like early 2000s.
Yeah. That was the last time they were good.
Yeah, there was like a brief period with like Cousins and Rondo in like the early 2000s.
More exciting, yeah.
Yeah, like 2014, I think. They were
so
cool
long ago. It was 12
years
years ago, dude.
And now all those guys aren't even in the league no more. I think that was pretty much it. Aaron Donald, football-wise, spotted at the Rams facility.
Okay, so we got to talk about that. Do you think he comes back?
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Right.
If he's like, I know he hasn't played since the Rams won the Super Bowl like 6 years ago, but like he's like 35?
Yeah.
And if he's like, if his body's fully healthy, obviously
which it looks like it.
Yeah, and you are well rested, I don't see why you wouldn't go back.
And you were spotted at the camp, like.
Correct.
Something tells me it's more likely he does come back. Like I figure within the next like 3 weeks we're gonna find out.
I mean, if he doesn't want to do like OTAs, which I mean, I'm sure he's one to not stray away from practice and training, evidently. If he wanted to wait, he could until like a week before the preseason to announce that he's coming back, to not have to do
true.
The charades. Rodgers does that.
Yep.
Every older guy does that. But
just to keep your body, I guess.
Yeah, not damage it. But
could you imagine though, like when he does come back?
It'd be sick.
Like it would be sick. It's gonna be awesome to watch. Like Rams jersey sales are gonna go through the roof. Their ticket sales are gonna go through the roof because they're gonna now put them at an even more premium price for home games. Like
the tickets will go up. Jersey sales will go up as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But the price of the jerseys aren't going to go up. You get a fresh Myles Garrett 95 jersey.
Right.
And then put Donald's back on the market.
Right. And that would just be a sweet move for LA. And obviously, Super Bowl contenders.
Right, yeah, they already were last year.
Right. But now they're even more so. Because, again, their star player back, plus having another star player on the other end, like, that's going to be the best defensive line duo right there. Like,
ever.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Ever. Like, and then you have the offense at what it is. Like, come on.
Yeah.
They're going to be the heavy favorites to win it all.
Yeah, and, like, the Rams were already at favorites to win it all before that trade happened. I think they're at, like...
They're up there for sure.
I think the odds changed like 150 by just getting Myles.
And if that happens, you know what I'm so excited about?
The 2 games that you got to play against them.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have to be 3 because you're not in the playoffs.
No.
So.
No. And I like...
We can go to that Rams game.
I was going to say I would really love to go to that Rams game, but I know it's just going to be a Rams game.
All
of LA's going to show up.
That's all right.
And I'm going to be the only one in the red jersey.
You can... wear that accidental Jared Verse jersey that you got in the mail that one day.
That's true. It's upstairs.
Yeah.
I could. That would be funny. Have it underneath my Marvin Harrison jersey.
Just wear it when you leave the stadium.
Right.
It's going to get beat. Yeah.
Yep. I get it. Oh, man. All right. Well, before we wrap this up, is there anything else we want to talk about?
There's...
honorable mentions.
Argentina and Spain. World Cup. July 19th.
Couple of days.
Indeed, this Saturday.
Argentina's going to win that.
100%.
I don't see any, like, for how they got there, I just don't see Spain beating them.
We'll see. There's somebody that I saw a tweet earlier today, and it was a tweet from, like, 2021 that said Argentina beat Spain 3-2 in the 2026 World Cup, something like that. So
I don't understand how there are these things out there that say that.
Yeah.
And then, like, it comes true. Like, somebody picked the Knicks to win the 2026 NBA championship.
Yeah, someone had like an order of it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that would be crazy. Now we got to remember that and look at the score at the end of the game. 3-2.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it's 3-2, then I need that guy's phone number because, yeah.
Yeah, we got some talking to do.
Yes.
Then also, Lakers comeback.
5-year comeback, baby. It's going to be the fight of the life. And
5-year comeback for 5 seconds, pretty much.
I think it was legit 69 seconds.
No, his match was 10.
It was 10 seconds?
It was 10. It was like ding, ding, ding. And then, like, he, like, tried to do, like, a little, like, kick. And then his, like, right knee, like, popped. It was, like, instant. Ref called it. McGregor went to, like, the side of the cage, kind of just, like, bent over. And then that was that. And then the other main event lasted, like, 51 seconds. So combined, like, a minute.
That's crazy.
But
do you think that was rigged for the money?
I was going to say they get paid regardless. I mean,
right.
Obviously, Holloway gets more money than McGregor does. But it could have been. Could have been. But, I mean, he said he wasn't hurt before he went in the match. But then there's that video that he kind of, like, showed a limp.
Yep.
So, I don't know. But.
Because, I mean, obviously, the WWE is staged. I mean, obviously, the UFC is not, you're like throwing real punches, but I mean, it could be rigged in a sense.
For money, yeah.
Right,
I mean, the McGregor and Mayweather fight forever ago, that was all money.
Oh, for sure.
Mayweather and Pacquiao, all money.
Yep.
So, I mean.
And then the Logan Paul's brother, Jake fight against Floyd.
Yeah, all money too, yeah. I mean, the Paul brothers suck, but.
It wasn't Floyd, sorry, Tyson.
Oh, yeah, Mike Tyson, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, you can rig it, but, I mean, McGregor's ego is too big.
He has the biggest ego of all sports.
To let it, like.
And like that?
Exactly. Like, come back for 5 years and then just do, like, one little.
Hop and skip.
Pussy-ass kick. Yeah, for a 10-second fight, and then you're like, oh, I'm hurt. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like it had to be legit in that sense because he would not let Dana White put him down like that.
Yeah.
So
agreed. Gotta drink some milk, dude. Don't break no bones. Do you see Jake Paul's video of him imitating the fight?
I don't think so.
He was at his house, and then he was in the back, like, pretending to kick like a little kid, and then he fell into the pool.
Oh, yeah, I did.
One.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Man. All right. Anything else?
Not that I could think of.
Awesome. Well, as always, thank you for tuning in and watching and or listening. You guys know where to find us on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. If you guys go ahead and give us a share and a like and a rating, that'd be much appreciated. But until next time.
Yippee.